The 2023 African Cup of Nations AFCON is billed to start on the 13th of January, and Nigeria Super Eagles will be heading into the tournament with the hopes of ending a 10-year trophy drought at the tournament. Since winning their third trophy in 2013, the Super Eagles have failed to qualify for the 2015 and 2017 editions of the game, and then finished third in 2019 and also suffered a last 16 exit at the hands of Tunisia last time out in 2021. Since his assumption as Nigeria's head coach in May 2022, Jose Peseiro has favored a 4-4-2 formation, although starting with a back three. This has allowed him to fill his four forwards with the likes of Leicester City's Kelechi Iheanacho, Ademola Lookman of Atalanta Italy, Napoli's strongman Victor Osimhen, Taiwo Awoniyi of Nottingham Forest, and his latest addition, Victor Boniface from German club Bayer Leverkusen. Peseiro has overseen 15 international matches with a 6 wins, 6 losses and 3 draw records, with the last game being a 2-0 loss to Guinea. However, this record will not deter both Jose Peseiro, as he is confident of a better display this time should his star attackers click. With Victor Boniface out due to injury, the Eagles still boast of a formidable force with the likes of African Player of the Year and Napoli talisman Victor Osimhen, Moses Simon of French side Nantes, Leicester City forward Kelechi Iheanacho, Samuel Chukwueze of AC Milan, Italy, Ademola Lookman of Atalanta also in Italy, Sadiq Umar of Real Sociedad in Spain, and Turkish forward Ahmed Musa. In the midfield, Peseiro will miss Leicester City defensive midfielder Wilfred Ndidi, who has been out since December due to a muscular injury. But he will find solace in the likes of England-based Frank Oyeka of Brentford and Fulham's Alex Iwobi. Also in the midfield are Joseph Ayodele Aribo of Southampton in England, Belgian-based duo of Raphael Oyedika of Club Brugge and Alassane Youssouf of Royal Antwerp. For central defense, he has a mix of the experience of Kenneth Omeruo and William Ekong, as well as the athletic prowess of Calvin Bassey, Chidozie Awoziem and Shemi Ajayi. There are also Bright Osai Samuel from Fenerbahce and Nottingham Forest Olaino, Zaidu Sanusi of Portuguese side FC Porto, as well as Bruno Yemachi of Boa Vista, Portugal. Goalkeeping is the most crucial area where Peseiro seems to be lacking in confidence. Goalkeeper Francis Uzoho has been lackluster in front of goal in several matches, and this has led to the invitation of a foreign goalkeeper trainer who seems to have settled for South African-based goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali as his number one. Olorunleke Ojo from Enyimba will also be on standby as goalkeeper. The Super Eagles are expected to finish top of the group. Of course, it won't be an easy feat.
They've not been engaged in top-notch friendlies. Take for instance, they play against the Guineans national team, and it ended 2-0 in favor of the Guineans. Though there is no minus as far as football is concerned in Africa, but expectedly on paper, the Eagles should be above the Guineans. Well, but if you want to go by the individual players' performances at club side and KPI, key performance indicators of all the players, I think the Super Eagles again can withstand the storm and probably spring surprises in the forthcoming African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. We have the best attack as far as the tournament is concerned. Name them. We have.
I'm not going to rate the chances of the Super Eagles high because of the antecedents, particularly in the last 2 years under the current coach of the national team. But let's come back to the recent developments, the teams that have been put together by the head coach. To me, fantastic strikers that we have in Europe in the last 2 seasons. But look at our midfield. How can we go to AFCON with 5 midfielders and the major player in that midfield department, Wilfred Ndidi, is out through injury? Even with him in the team, I don't think we have that chance of doing fantastically well.
Their chances is dicey, considering their performance in recent time. Let's hope and see that if they will scale through the group stage, but I don't see them winning the AFCON.
The competition at the AFCON is always fierce, with many talented teams vying for the top prize. But with their recent performances and talent at their disposal, the Nigerian Super Eagles certainly have a good chance of making history.